Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I thought I would show you inside of my junk journal. So this journal I made probably last year. I definitely haven't worked on it since last summer, but it's just made out of an old Shop Bando planner that I had that you saw on the cover was from 2018, 2019 year. And like many people, I started it and did not complete the planner. So I thought that I would try to turn it into a junk journal. So basically, I have a lot of supplies like Polaroids that I've printed off that maybe I end up not using or I'm done with. Scrap paper that I really like and little like embellishments and stuff. Also, any pictures that I might print off at the wrong size or maybe the wrong color or whatever, things like that. I keep them all in this little drawer that is right by my desk, and I just kind of collect things and add it into my journal whenever I kind of feel like doing it. So I'm going to do a couple pages here with you today, and then maybe I will keep this up if anyone is interested. So here is kind of my stack of goodies that I've collected. So this is a fashion magazine, like a Japanese fashion magazine that my aunt gave me at one point. So I've held on to that, of course, because there's all kinds of awesome pages and stuff in there to use. So I really love this one. It was kind of just an ad type page that had, obviously Japanese writing and stuff on it. So I'm using that kind of just as my patterned background page. And I'm really just flipping through this big pile and I'm going to find pictures and stuff. So none of this is really to document anything in particular. It's literally just to play around, just for the fun of placing stuff on paper. So I'm not a huge mixed media person, as I'm sure you guys know by now, but I really do love just the act of like gluing and cutting and pasting and doing things like that, like with paper. So I've always loved creating little books like this, like for my entire life. Like whenever I was much younger, me and my friend Amanda, we would always have these things called no words journals. And I think we had read that somewhere like in a Tiger Beat magazine or something. But what we would do is we would like cut out, like make collages, basically a collage book of like different celebrities and different things like that. I've probably thrown those away now, but they would be really fun to look back on with like who the celebrities were, it'd be a blast from the past. But I've always enjoyed things like that. So that's kind of what I think about this. So sometimes whenever I just don't maybe have anything in particular to scrapbook, or I just want to do something that, I hate to say doesn't matter, but it's not like actually scrapbooking memories where I'm like journaling and really having to think everything through. Like whenever I just want to have a play, maybe put something on in the background and just kind of be creative without having to worry so much about anything. Like that's how I feel when I'm doing my sticker books and stuff. It's just, it's just purely for fun. So I just really enjoy this, just adding little bits and making it pretty. So like I have this tissue paper and a lot of tiny word stickers. I keep those just kind of by my desk, and of course I use those in Project Life and stuff too. But a lot of times there'll be like these random words left that maybe I've never found a place for. Maybe they're really particular or something. So I'll just throw them in here and just pretend like they go with the story. Also, I have a lot of vintage elements that I've gotten from thrift stores and stuff. Like what I'm going to attach here is like a hairnet bag that had an actual hairnet in it. And then I have like little maybe cookbooks and vintage comics that my friend gave me, and I'll keep things from things that I buy. Like if there's cute packaging, I'll keep that. I have some vintage Valentines that I bought over there, just all kinds of random stuff. So I used a piece of patterned vellum in the background, and I like how you can see that August peeking through. It's actually a really cute planner. It's a Bando planner from Shop Bando, and they have like a lot of really pretty imagery and stuff in their planners anyway. So I was happy to be able to like utilize some of that, but I like it when the actual page is peeking through. Like for instance, you'll see I add a picture to that later in my flip through at the end, but I really liked that kind of pretty plant pattern, so I just left that one alone, and then I'm going to work on this one. So I just used a vintage book page. This is from like a vintage like cookbook, home, like housewife type book. I don't know what to call it, but I liked this one because it said like have a lot of fun at home or something like that. So I just thought that that was kind of a cool sentiment, and I love whenever you have a mix of the old drawings with the typed like book page type thing. I just love the way that all of that looks. So I usually use more like scraps, but for this one, nothing was speaking to me, and this is one of my favorite papers, and I've documented a lot of things like scrapbook wise using it already. So I just thought I'm gonna splurge and use it in here. And I love paper like this. I think it's the Color Story collection from Heidi Swapp. I could be wrong, but it's something like that. And I love where it already looks like it's kind of mixed mediaed without you actually having to do anything. And the little vintage girls, if you see those sprinkled around, those are from the Reset Girl. So I've had them a long time. They were like a digital, and I'm not sure if they're making new product. I don't know if you can get on the website and still print those off, but they're really fun for things like junk journals and stuff like that. And this one, whenever I was doing a layout after Greta passed away, I printed off all of these older pictures of her that I had on my Instagram account, and I printed them off at like a 2x2 size. And then I realized for the layout, I really wanted them to be like a 1.5 by 1.5. So I was like, oh my gosh, I already printed all these. So I have those in my drawer. So I was glad that I was able to use several of them on this layout and document Greta. So I really love that. And I love obviously to just stick down pretty washi. And this is a sticker sheet from, I think, the All Heart collection, which I've definitely tried to keep the any remaining bits of that collection in this drawer because I love it, and it's so perfect for like junk journaling and stuff like that. It just has that kind of like memorabilia type vibe anyways, like little bits of different things. So I really enjoy that. So I used the big and then I just added some writing with tiny alphas, and I'm sticking on a few other things, and I'm nearing the end. I ended up cutting out these little drawings. That one looked like from Amelie, that movie, and just a few other cute things. So I just thought that I would add them on. And then I'm going to doodle on a few stars. And then I come back on both of these pages here in a minute, and I kind of add a few finishing touches. So you'll see that as well. So here I'm just adding, some washi at the top for a little color. And then I think I will just do a few other small things to finish them up. But do any of you guys junk journal? This isn't something that I'm, very versed at. So just take it as it is. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun, just putting stuff in here. But I don't know. I love the way it looks, I have a lot of fun while I'm doing this, and I just really do like flipping through it. I think it's really pretty, and it's just something just pretty to look at. I mean, there's really nothing more than that. It's just kind of like, I imagine Inky Quill's art journal type things, but this one is my own personal take at it, and it's kind of just more of a junk journal. But instead of, I know junk journals typically, I think, have like all different types of paper and stuff, and you kind of put it together. Mine's not quite like that, but it works for me. So anyways, if you guys are interested, I might add these on my channel every now and then whenever I get the burst of energy to do these. This is the type of project that kind of just sits around, and every now and then I feel like adding more pages to it. So this was just something fun I did the other day when I was kind of feeling creative, but didn't really want to take on like more deconstructing Disney pages or really do anything in particular. So I just kind of kept the camera on and didn't worry about what I was doing and just had fun kind of creating. So here I'm just doing my sprinkly bits at the end, all of the stars and little things like that just to kind of do the finishing touches. And then I think that I'm pretty much done. And here in a second, I'm going to kind of give you one other little flip through. And if it looks kind of weird, it's because I was actually talking it and then I took the my voice out because I just thought that this was smoother to do it this way. But here's a few other pages that I've made recently, and that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Please consider subscribing if you haven't, and I will be back at you soon with another video. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Thanks again for all the support, and let me know if you enjoyed the junk journal and if you junk journal, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.